Hey guys, it's Devin. Welcome back to Boar's Beef and Bailing. So, yesterday we had a little surprise. I realized that one of my heifers was having a calf. A heifer and a cow that didn't calve. And I just kind of figured that they didn't get bred or something like that. Well, anyways, my heifer decided to come through yesterday. You could stay in there, Mama. You gotta keep an eye on her. I don't think she's... We had little George here. Suppose I'll get out of here in case she turns violent. So that's something you really got to be careful with. The goats isn't a big deal. When they have a baby, they get a little violent. The worst they're gonna do is probably bite you, honestly. The cows, though, you gotta watch. If they decide to let loose, they're gonna pretty well run you over. Anyways, yesterday I went out. I am so glad that I went out yesterday. I just went out to kind of check around, and I took some feed out for the creep, and yeah, I saw her laying there with a couple feet hanging out, so we got her up in here, and Dad tried to, we had 2 feet, but we couldn't find the head, and so we ended up just calling the vet, and she come out, and at first she thought the calf was dead, but there was concern that the calf was dead, and she even thought about cutting the head off the calf just to get it out. She discovered that it wasn't dead, so we ended up getting them out probably 5 o'clock yesterday. So now I'm going to be keeping an eye on that other cow because she might be bred too. Now, this is kind of a management issue. We should have had them checked earlier, so I knew for sure. Honestly, the bull probably shouldn't have been in there too. Well, you know, I kind of am glad that we kept the bull in there for that long, but so hopefully maybe that other cow will have a calf yet, and then we can hopefully, we're hoping to get them all synced up. We might even give some shots before we get the bull, or hopefully try and get them regulated a little bit so we can get it done in a couple weeks instead of a couple months. So what we did this morning, we decided we're starting to look at opening up our high moisture silo here in the next few weeks. We went at this room today, the feed room, and the wind's going to blow a little bit, and we cleaned up all the bags and then just kind of scooped it out. This area here, we throw the bags there. We're thinking about putting something different, like a get one of those like acid totes with the top cut off, that we can throw our bags in and stuff like that, and then we could just take it out and dump it or whatever we got to do. Hey guys, we're getting somewhere. Thought I'd give you a little update, and I also have a treat for you. We're trying to scrape up best we can here. Some of it's kind of froze, but as I was in here, I was looking back at this. Now there's actually a room in there And I was looking at it and I realized that I haven't been back there in years. Now, when I was little, I used to crawl through that hole. I could fit through that hole and go in and out. And if you don't know where this is, the feed room door is right there. The milk house is over there. I did a barn tour a couple days ago. And I just pointed out that there was actually a room back here. And I just realized that I haven't been back there in, honestly, I don't know. I believe I opened it up once before. I used to crawl through the hole. I don't think I fit through the hole, nor do I want to get down and crawl through the hole. But what this is, it leads back into an old silo. And they used to fill the silo, and then during the winter they'd feed the cows out of it. And for some reason I have this fetish, I guess you can call it, of utilizing space, which is probably a good thing. And I don't know if I'd ever use this for anything, but it's just interesting, to say the least. So yeah, I'm going to take you right in here. So normally we got this big sheet of plywood here covering this hole. This is the original door. I can't say it's the original, but the door that was there, and he's pretty well beat up and off the hinges and whatnot. I'm not sure what happened there. So let's peek in here. I just crawled in here to look it over. So it's completely cement in here, and you know, this is just a 9 piece of plywood, which actually is looking like it could fall off any day here. And yeah, it leads right into the silo here. That's a few soda cans, probably when I was little and in here. You can see that is pretty well falling apart, which is, it is what it is, I guess. Time takes over. So looking in here, I'm not sure if there was a silo motor in here. However, there's what looks to be a tripod. I don't know, I'd have to ask my grandpa. I'm thinking he pitched this out though, by hand. And honestly, there could have been something on the roof too. So looking up, actually has a cement roof on as well, which looks like it could fall in at any day. Here's the chute. I'm not sure how this area here was closed in. There must have been doors of some sort, I would think. Actually, it looks like it's falling in from the top there. Probably shouldn't be looking up, but if it's still there, it probably ain't gonna fall today. I can't hardly even stand up in here, honestly. So I don't know if I would use this at all. If anything, storage, which I could always use storage around here. So no, just kind of cool thinking that I haven't been in there, and it's kind of cool. Old buildings, old houses, they all kind of fascinate me. Alright guys, I'll give you a little update on the feed room. I didn't get anything else done besides this. It's kind of a lazy day. It is looking pretty good. It's not great by any means, but definitely better than it has been for a long time. So that's good enough. What we're gonna do is we'll get like an acid tote, one of those big 275 gallon totes, probably with the top cut off, and then we can throw all our bags and stuff in there. So now I'm gonna take the extension cord I'm gonna go up by my grandpa and plug my semi in. We are planning to haul some hay tomorrow. It's not gonna be Friday, but Friday's weather doesn't look very good, so we're gonna haul it up there tomorrow. Planning on it, probably the semi and then the truck and the trailer. I think we're planning. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go up by the actual bale pile and see how the snow is looking. If I need to go up there and push some snow, I'll have to go up there and push some snow. We'll just see what it looks like. We don't want to be fighting through a drift or something tomorrow. So today we're going to haul some hay. First thing, we're loading up the mixer. I'm going to go down, we'll feed the steers. Check the truck over, and then we'll start it. So we're gonna load the semi, and then we're gonna load the truck and the trailer. Dad's gonna go with the truck and the trailer, and I'm gonna take the semi. And we're gonna get the hay up there. The sale isn't until Friday, but the weather Friday doesn't look great. I think we got some snow coming in Thursday night, so I don't really want to drive in the snow. So we're gonna get it there today. All right, we're getting her loaded. Got a little bit of trouble with the snow. I'm using the ladder today to strap it down. The wind is blowing pretty good, and when you're throwing straps over, the wind can really play hell on trying to get that strap to the other side. Either it flies back at you, or it could go way off, or it could even land on top, and then you gotta either crawl up or pull it back down. We got a ladder here that just kind of sits here. I lean it up against, I crawl up, I throw the strap over, pull it down, hook it, and it's okay then. We're pushing back in that pile. We're steaming up in here, but so it focus. There's two piles there. I don't know what's there. Maybe two more loads. After today, probably a load and a half, something like that. And then yeah, there's another row that's just as big, probably 5-6 loads in there. And then I got a bag full out in the field, some in the shed. I had some privately sold, but I don't know. What happened today is we loaded up some hay. We took a semi-load and a trailer full, so we got 57 bales we hauled out today. We took it to auction. The auction's not till Friday. However, they're talking potentially some snow Thursday night going into Friday. So instead of fighting our way there on Friday, potentially, we don't know what's coming. So we did that, and then we come home. We loaded 12 bales of our weedier DNR, our DNR weed bales. So basically, I get the property. I have to take everything on the property as much as I can cut, and sometimes it's not that great. So I get these really ugly bales. We loaded 12 up. We actually dumped them in. We dumped 7 bales up by my grandpa, 5 across the road as bedding. And they're gonna eat some. There's some pretty nice hay in some of them bales. It's not ideal because we're gonna end up hauling that manure out, spreading it on our field. The weeds and stuff are gonna get into the field. I guess we're taking that risk. I gotta use the stuff. We gotta do something with it. I really don't want to have a big pile of rotting bales out there that we're not going to do anything with. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, so anyways, chores are done. Something I need to do right now My beef cows just drink out of a big water tank that I run water into. Well, in that tank, I have a submersible de-icer, and it doesn't seem to be working very well. The tank is freezing over on the top, and I'm not sure if it's not working at all or if it's just getting weak, and I don't know. Bought a new one. We're going to put it together, throw it in there, and I got to fill the tank up then. And I also want to see what my bull calf looks like, if he's doing all right. See what's going on with him. So I'm going to pull this out. We're going to put it together. So what we got here, there's this heating element here. It just looks like it's copper. This is made for a plastic tank. So you got the heating element here, and then you got this cage. I got to figure out how this works different from my other one. Always read the directions, I guess. So it looks like I need to mount this in here. Alright, in there we gotta bend these caps. Alright, so we got it in there. It's just kind of, you hook it in there, and then you got to bend some of those tabs down. And this cage is so the heating element doesn't touch the bottom of the plastic tank, because, well, if it would, you would melt the bottom of your tank. We'll see. I'll have to pull that one out, put this one in. So I got it in there, and we got the water running. We're going to fill the tank up. Little George is over there in the corner. He looks pretty good. I might go over there and wake him up. Mom's right there, so I don't want to get too close. Hey, Mom. You don't like me, do you? I'm going to put the phone down and see if I can get him up, make sure he's doing all right. I kind of wish he'd lay in there in the straw, but I guess if he's doing all right, he's doing all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's down there somewhere. Comment any questions, any comments. Please hit like. I'd appreciate it. And I also appreciate you watching. So yeah, I hope to see you next time.